Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. Today I am going to do some watercolor. I am using this Simon Says Stamps Friendly Flowers stamp set, and I will use the main big flower image from the sentiment. I am using a watercolor cardstock and I put it in my Misti. I will place the stamp on my cardstock. And to stamp that, I am using Range's Archival Jet Black ink, making sure that my cardstock is in the same position. And I have to stamp it a couple of times because it is a big floral image and I want to have a fine detailed crisp image. I'm using microfiber cloth to rub on the door of the Misti to give some pressure to stamp good. After stamping the floral image, now it's time to color it. And to do the watercolor, I am using Distress Oxide inks. And I am using different pinks and yellow and green colors, and I will mention all of the colors in the description down below. The colors I am using are picked raspberry, fossilized amber, twisted citron, cracked pistachio, and I'm smushing those inks on a palette, and I am using a paintbrush. The first flower is going to be pink, so for that I am using picked raspberry, and I picked the color with wet brush, and I will go all over the flower. I will cover the flower with the picked raspberry. And for shading, I am using Festive Berries, and I will do some strokes for the shading. Sorry, I move cardstock a lot because I was making my angle to color them good, and I am like used to of moving the card according to my hand and my position. Sorry about that. For the second flower in the image, I am using Fossilized Amber. I will do the same technique. I'm picking the color with a wet brush, and I will completely cover the flower with Fossilized Amber. And for shading, I am using picked raspberry because pink and yellow, it will make an orange and it will give a great look. My both of the flowers are done. Off camera, I did the berries including in this image. I used Candied Apple for that. And for the leaves including in the stamp set, I am using 3 different colors to give some 3 different leaves in the stamp. And the colors I am using on the leaves are cracked pistachio, evergreen bough, and twisted citron. I wanted it to make a fall card, so I was trying to pick the fall colors for coloring. I used aged mahogany for the center of the flowers. After watercoloring off camera, I use my color pencils to give more shading to the image. Actually, I like to mix and match my pencil colors with my alcohol markers or my watercolors to give more detailed shading, and I can control the shading in this way. I like to mix and match. After all the coloring and shading, I off camera fussy cut the image to save some time. Now I take a white cardstock and I will splatter it with the aged mahogany to give some texture on my background of my flower. After that, I will take my card base and put it in my Misti, because in the same stamp set there is a stripe long strip stamp included in the stamp. So I want to stamp it on my card base on the left side of the card base, and to stamp that I am using aged mahogany. I will trim down the front panel to make it smaller than my card base. After trimming it down, I will attach my floral image to the front of the panel, and to attach it I'm using Tacky glue, and I will put the image on the left side of the card panel. I will put my Misti on it to give it some dry time. Trimming off the excessive parts hanging out of the panel. Now I will attach the front panel to my card base, and for that I am using scrapbook.com double-sided tape. And I will attach the front panel right along with the stripe stamp I just stamped on the card base. And for this card today, I am not putting any sentiment on the front of the card, but off camera I will put some sentiment inside the card. Actually, I tried different sentiment on the front, but it was taking away the beauty and the style of my card, and I was not satisfied, so I thought to leave it. And leave a comment down below and let me know, do you like the card as it is, or you will like a sentiment on the front of this card. As you all know that I like to do inside of my cards too, so this is the leftover piece of the image which I will put inside of my card base on the lower right side, just to match the front of my card. So here's the completed card for today. Hope you guys like it. Please give it a thumbs up. To subscribe my channel if you don't already have. Hit the notification bell so you won't miss any upcoming videos from me. Please do share it. Thank you for sticking by. See you soon. Bye bye.